Hello. Welcome to Mr. Bunker's Gaming Bunker. Today we're going to be playing Chrono Trigger. So yeah, this is a game I played more than a few times. It's kind of one of my yearly go-tos for annual playthroughs and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and go to New Game. Everything just regular. Active Battle Mode. Which always gives me trouble at one point or another, so hopefully I'll be able to go through it without changing it to wait instead of active, but we'll see. Crono. Crono! Crono, are you still sleeping? Come on, sleepyhead, it's time to get up. You must have been so excited about the Millennial Fair that you couldn't sleep last night, could you? Well, you better not let that giddiness get you into any trouble. I want you to behave yourself today. Come on now. Out of bed with you. Do my little exercises, and now I run around. And now. It's about time. By the way, you're going to go see... Oh dear, what was her name? That young inventress friend of yours? I think you could have just called her an inventor, actually. Luca is her name. That's right, Luca. You're going to stop by and see her new invention at the fair, aren't you? Well, run along then, and be back before dinner. Alright, so I could just go, but if I talk to my mom... Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. And I get 200 G, so we're going to start moving then. Today is the 1000th anniversary of our kingdom's foundation. Enjoy the festivities. I surely would if I were your age. Poor old man. It was a big war hundreds of years ago against the Fiend Lord's army. My mom said if we'd lost, we wouldn't be having a fair like this today. This is Lean Square. Legend has it that people who were hear Lean's bell live happily ever after. Isn't that sweet? This kingdom's been through some hard times, like the war against the Fiend Lord 400 years ago. You should be thankful things are so peaceful now. Line up with the bell and press the button when you're ready. Judge your distance carefully, then press B once more. Alright, so I'll give this a try. Just a couple times. Oh, I got it on the first try. Way to go! I'll put 1 silver point on your card. What do you say? Oh, he has nothing to say. He is just a shop. Alright. And this creepy looking place, if I remember the name. Come one, come all to the Tent of Horrors, of course. Spend your silver points here, put your bravery to the test. Let me check how many points you have. 1. Alright, so here's where the game begins. And boop. Oof. Ouch. Smack, smack. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant. So now, first thing to do, talk to her. Oh no, my pendant. Don't tell me I lost it. And once more. Same thing. Okay. Now grab that pendant. And, hey, get back here. Eek! Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. I know it doesn't look like much, but it has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Of course. Thank you. You must live in this town. I came to see the fair. Awfully boring wandering around alone, though, isn't it? Hey, why don't we walk around together for a while? Wouldn't that be great? Sorry, I'm busy. Oh, please. I'm all alone and I don't know anyone around here. Okay, fine. Yahoo! This'll be fun. Oh, I never told you my name, did I? It's, we will go with Marl. It's Marl, and you're Crono. What a nice name. Well, pleased to meet you, Crono. Come on, let's enjoy the fair. Now I've got Marl on my team. My kitty ran away. Aw. Let's see if we can find a cat. Hey, Marl. Hey, cat. Oh, excuse me, old man. Meow. Hello, cat. Get my way, old man. Is this your cat? You brought back my kitty. Thank you. Crono, you're so sweet. Alright, let's go check out over here. Ooh, catchy rhythm, huh? You can dance along with Y, X, right bumper, and left bumper, too. Oh no! A prehistoric dance. Entrancing, isn't it? Drinking contest. Step right up. Press B as fast as you can. Ready, set, go! Five silver points on my card. You're awfully competitive, aren't you, Crono? Nah, not really. Go straight ahead if you want to try your hand against Luca's bipedal robot battler, Gato. You can win silver points if you beat him. Alright. So this is Gato. He's definitely one of the better comic relief characters, which I always enjoy. But yeah, tidbits about him. He's actually modeled after a specific boxer, I believe, whose name was either Gato or rhymes with Gato. I can't remember it exactly, but that's what he was modeled after. And he sings a song that you'll see in a second, and the translation from Japanese to English messed it up a little bit. They call me Gato, I have metal joints. If you can beat me up, you'll earn 15 points. Alright, just gonna go for attacks, because I don't think I have anything else yet. And as you saw, everything happens pretty quick here. I might turn down the settings, I should have done that sooner. But if I don't actually click or attack, everything keeps going, and usually it's the difference between winning a boss battle and not, even if it's just a couple turns that go by while you're not paying attention. So, and that's something that happens to me all the time. This is Lean's Bell. Seems we can't go up here yet. Preparations are still underway. Enjoy yourselves in the square for a while and check back a little later. Oh ho! There's nothing like a good fair. Say, have you heard the gossip? No. Well, just between us, I heard that the king is tearing his hair out over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once I'd like to meet her and see how wild she really is. Alright, so now wandering around the fair. There was a big war, we already talked about that. I think it's her. I heard Luca and her father have put together another crazy invention. I just hope it doesn't blow up again like the last one. They ought to be ready by now. They were setting it up at the far end of the square. Oh, I want to see it. Come on, Crono. Let's do it. Let's go see it. Bum, 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 bum. Just a minute. I want to get some candy. Okay, we're getting candy then. We just gotta wait a moment. Excuse me. I'd like one of these. Sure, young miss. Thanks for waiting. Step right on up. Any with the time and courage. Our first ever hyperdimensional transporter is the invention of the century. Simply hop up here, and you'll be teleported here. This fantastic machine is the masterwork of my beautiful and brilliant daughter, Luca. Look at her dance. She's so proud. Luca invented this thing. Wonder what'll go wrong this time. That's not nice. What does teleport mean? Oh, you should totally try it. This contraption is supposed to transport objects in the blink of an eye. And also, some of the dialogue here was changed because I'm pretty sure she was way ruder about the explosion in the original one. Can't remember what he said, but I'm nearly positive this little snarky kid right here that doesn't know what the hell teleport means. The original dialogue was talking about how Luca has glasses so big they can see the moon or something like that. Give it a try, kid. Oh, it's you, Crono. Crono! I was wondering when you'd show up. No one wants to try my telepod. Would you be so kind? Oh, this'll be fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Just hop onto the left pod. You got it. System activated. Initiating energy transfer. Ooh, amazing. Okay, yeah, everything's still there. Let's see. Suppose even Luca's inventions are bound to work sometimes. Again, rude. What does teleport mean? You just saw it. Still confused. Wow. That's all you have to say. It worked. Unbelievable. They never... As I was saying, Luca has done it again, ladies and gentlemen. A thrilling display of science at its best. So, how was it? Want to try it again? Yeah, okay. System activated. Initiating energy transfer. Ooh, amazing. That's all the crowd can say. All right. Wow, that little slide there. That looks like fun. I want to try it too. Huh? Crono, when did you manage to pick up a cutie like her? It's alright, isn't it, Crono? Just wait right here and don't run off on me. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the time machine. Wait, time machine? I thought it was teleport. I must have read that wrong. Hee hee. Okay, I'll be right back. You sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way, I'm not afraid. Okay, everyone, let's give her a big hand when she teleports from the platform. System activated. Initiating energy transfer. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? So yeah, the first time I see this, just as a side note, man, those teleportation graphics with the background and everything, growing up they were mind-blowing. Luca, she's not reappearing. Well, alright. As you can see, the girl has vanished before your very eyes. Show's over, folks. Move along. What just happened, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared, that couldn't have been the telepod. The way that rift appeared, and the way her pendant seemed to be reacting to it, something else must have caused it. Well, what are we supposed to do now? Is there any way we can help her? That girl's face was so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. The way she disappeared, that couldn't have been the telepod. The way that rift appeared and the way her pendant seemed to be reacting to something else must have caused it all. I could just leave. But I should try to hawk this pendant first, right? Crono! Oh, you're going after her? What a fine lad. It's the only way. I don't know where the hole leads, but we've got no other choice. Let's just hope it opens up again. Well, it's worth a shot. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Crono, and brace yourself! System activated. Initiating energy transfer. Boost the power output. Roger. More! I need more power! Roger! There. I think we did it. Good luck, Crono. I'll follow you as soon as I figure out what went wrong. And here I am. Ooh, enemies. I find it odd that someone who's like a scientist like Luca, she saw an experiment go wrong in a particular way. Marl was holding a pendant. They activated the telepod as normal. And then she disappeared. And yet, when they tried to recreate the experiment, instead of having Crono stand on the pod and activate it as normal, they kept increasing the power. It seems like just like that would lead to a different effect, or at least a scientist would expect it to lead to a different effect, considering it's a different circumstance. More power, more electricity happening. The subject and the object were the same, but the actual energy was completely different, so one would think it would lead to a different result. But I mean, I guess that would be why Marl's not just like passed out right here. We're in slightly different areas. But anyway, none of that's important. Let me look around these corners. I feel like there's something here. This is, at least I feel like, the era of JRPGs where they actively do try to hide things. Like, they make it so you can only see a corner of a treasure chest, and unless you actually go over and, like, kind of through the walls and stuff like that, you won't find all the treasure. But, it's almost like more modern ones. It's more, if you follow the arrows they're pointing, you'll find all the treasure. Whereas in this one, or in any of the older JRPGs like this era, see, like, sometimes there's a treasure chest in this sort of area. And I feel like more modern RPGs in general, it's more like they would put a treasure chest just right here and right there. Like, they put them specifically where you can see them and where you won't miss them, which is a little weird. Alright, we got the power glove. Oh yeah, let's look at all this stuff. So yeah, there's my Spritey Sprite, and there's all the question marks. I love that they do that. So, we don't know what that stuff is. We've been playing for 28 minutes. We have 660G. Yeah, let me go to the equipment. I got my wooden sword, my hide cap, my hide tunic, and my headband, which gives me +1 speed, but the power glove gives me +2 strength, which is pretty good. We'll do that. Just for now. This is the inventory. Pretty basic stuff, but also they smoothed it out and cleaned it up and made it function a little bit better with all of the remasters and everything. So it's pretty cool. They kind of rearranged the way the menu looks. These are the techs or techniques. So Crono's techniques. Right now I just got Cyclone at the last level up. You whirl about an enemy, striking others nearby, and then Wind Slash, slash against wind gusts. And that little symbol there is what element that technique is. And it says TP needed 87, and it's like experience except it's technique points or tech points. Alright. Ba-dun-dun. Treasure chest? Nope. You're going to see that happen a lot. Even though I've played this game many times, it's gotten to the point where not only does a lot of it kind of blend together, but also there will be things that I think need to be done in certain areas that actually don't need to be done until later on in the story, so I'll run around like an idiot looking for certain things that I can't even do yet. So hopefully I'll avoid that, because for the most part, aside from trying to throw you off from where treasures may be, it guides you in the correct direction story-wise. Alright. Let's check out this random person's house. Typical video game logic, just barge into people's homes in new strange areas. I scarce remember the days before the war against the Fiend Lord began. Ah. The months turn to years. When will all this end? In the Millennium Fair, they were talking about how the Fiend Lord had been defeated hundreds of years ago. So this must be, logically, hundreds of years ago. A Millennial Fair here? Have you been in your cups? Our kingdom is only 600 years old. King Guardia 21 still reigns, last as I checked. So, if that means we were in the year 1000, and that was the Millennial Fair 1000, and they're only 600 years old, so it must be the year 600. Is it going to say that now? 600 AD, look at that. Alright, let's go to the market. Hey, Knight Guy, any suggestions? So you've a mind to buy some weapons and join the fight against the Fiend Lord's army, have you? Wonderful! But remember to equip the weapons you buy. Not much meaning elsewise. Gotcha. You didn't come all this way just to look, did you? Surely there's something you'd like to buy. Surely! I will go for defense. Alright. My thanks. Do come again. Alright. And also, I really love the cloudy effect back here in 600 AD. It just gives it a very, like, it's a very identical place otherwise. It's just that slight grayness that makes it so distinctly a different time period. Oh, praise be, they found Queen Lean wandering up in the canyon. She'd been missing for so long, I'd feared the worst. She must be back at the castle by now, getting some much-needed rest. Ooh. Strange-looking fellow. Fair, have you gone mad? This is no time for mirth and mummery. I'm gonna talk to somebody else. So this is Toma. You an outsider too? The name's Toma. I'm an explorer, and if you can spare 10 gil to buy this round, I'll be a storyteller too. What do you say? I'm gonna buy you a drink, Toma. Another mug! Cheers, friend. Well then, a promise is a promise. It's about the missing queen. My travels have taken me to the cathedral in the Western Wood, and there's something most peculiar about that place. It's only a hunch, but... Beg your pardon? They found Queen Lean in the canyon? It seems my suspicions were misplaced. I was all but certain something foul was afoot at the cathedral to the west. So the cathedral to the west, Toma thinks that the queen was doing something. Oh. Look at this creepy box. This box has been handed down for generations. Should you somehow manage to open it, you are welcome to the contents. This is a family heirloom that we don't know what's inside, but go for it. What if it's an ancestor's ashes or treasure? A mysterious force seals it shut, so I can't get in there. Oh, and she's turning down the beds. Wow. I wonder if they added that. Oh, and now you're in my way. Okay. No. Here we go. Alright, so that's right. Now we'll see what's in this other residence real quick. Hey, look. I'm Banta, the village blacksmith. I'm forging the bell at the king's behest as a symbol of his love for Queen Lean. Queen's vanishing act had me wondering if all this work would be for naught after all. What's the bell without the queen, eh? But it seems they found her in the canyon up north. She's back at the castle now, and I'm back to work. Oh, so the canyon they were talking about is the one up north, which means the direction I came from. My husband wants a daughter both clever and fair. Alright. So... suppose most we know about is this sketchy cathedral place. Oh, wait, what was that? Magnolia Cathedral. I'm pretty sure it was just cathedral in the original. We pray for the peace of our world. We are ever so devout. Tee-hee-hee. Oh, how delicious. I mean, delightful looking you are. O great Lord and Master, deliver your judgment upon the weak and undeserving. Why not say a prayer for yourselves? Hee hee hee. Yeah, enough of this. Definitely a spooky church, but spooky church doesn't mean evil church. Just spooky church. Bum, 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 bum. Well, that's a broke-ass bridge. Xenon Bridge, or Xenon Bridge. The Fiend Lord's army had laid waste to this bridge. We are working to repair it, but until Sir Cyrus returns, we must see the kingdom's defenses as well. Gotcha. Anyway, to the Guardia Forest. Let's see, can I actually read the sign? Guardia Castle, north beyond the forest. So I'm going to the castle, which makes sense because the queen. That's all I've been hearing about. She was missing and now she's returned. So... we gotta find her. That's a shiny. All right. Certainly it's not a trap. Alright, Tech, Cyclone. Let's see if I can get them both. Did I? Nope, missed them. See, that's another reason why I really don't like the active. It's because it's a lot harder to hit enemies when they're moving around like that. Oh, and now this other shiny shows up. Capsules used to be called tabs in the original version because they were tablets. Now they're capsules. So, because they're supposed to be like a pill. But I don't think strength pill was really... Either they wanted it to be different from other games that did use things called pills, or it was just a translation thing where it came over as tablet the first time, and then this time when they translated it over or when they remastered it, they were like, no, capsule's closer to what we were thinking about. Either way, just a tidbit. Permanently raises strength by 1. So, pretty simple. Bam. Strength is now 9. Go Crono. Oh, shaky bush. Never trust a shaky bush. So these guys are roundillos. Well, there was nothing in that first bush, but this one had an enemy that dropped a shelter. Hooray! Alright. Oop. Never trust a shaky bush. Not gonna do it. Oh. Alright, at least I'll get 2 of them. Oh. Good. As long as I heal this battle, I should be good. I mean, this round. Excuse me. Item, potion, go. Yeah. See, on wait, while I'm selecting potion, I don't have to worry too much about getting attacked. But on active, I absolutely have to worry about getting attacked. It's the most frustrating thing to be making a selection that would otherwise save you and let you win the battle, and instead you get hit mid-selection and end up losing the battle. Or just dying or whatever. Dead end ahead. Another spooky box. A mysterious force seals it shut. Yes, it sure does. Halt! Who goes there? I've not seen your face before, and those outlandish clothes. Wouldn't be one of the Fiend Lord's agent, would we? Ha! Fat chances, look at him. The boy's not built to lift a sword. I have a wooden sword, okay? Screw off. Let alone survive in the Fiend Lord's army. Suppose you're right. Now run along, boy, before we're forced to lock you up in the towers. Stop that at once! Queen Lean! That man is my friend, and you will treat him as such. But your majesty, there's something strange about his look. You refuse to obey my orders? No, forgive me, my lady. Please pardon us. We'd no idea you were Her Majesty's guest. I envy you. To be favored by the Queen. Alright, guy. The knight's quarters are below. Go downstairs if you wish to rest. That sounds great. I would like to rest. Xenan Bridge is our last line of defense. It must hold, even should it mean our lives. You're the Queen's friend, are you not? Talk to the maid if you need to rest. I already did that. The dining hall is below. The Master of Kitchens has a foul temper. Best stay out of his way unless you fancy a tongue lashing. This dining hall is for members of the knighthood, but you're welcome at our tables. Eat to your fill, whatever. I'm dying. I'm dying of hunger. Your meal is ready. Finally! The Master of Kitchens has earned his post. His cooking is worthy of at least 3 stars. Oh, and here's another thing. Well, right after I talk to him. Have you come to season my broth with your lack of culinary expertise? Out! You've no place in my kitchen. You don't know. What in the name of all that's good is this eyes cream that Her Majesty so wishes I prepare? Alright, so yeah, what I was saying. This, for some reason, growing up, I never realized that this was a treasure chest, even though it's clearly a completely different color than the floor and wall, and I don't know. For some reason it blended in. Maybe it's because there's brown here, but whatever. It's not that important, but still. Weird. So you and Her Majesty the Queen are acquainted? Ooh. Knights are coming down. They're hungry. Where's our food and drink? Oh, Commander. Beg pardon. It's not quite ready. My men and I risk our lives in this war. Is it so much to ask that you keep us fed quickly now? Enough of your self-righteous ranting. You knights aren't the only ones putting your lives on the line for this kingdom. I think I've lost my appetite. I've no stomach for meat braised in cowardice. See that my men are fed. Harsh. Go find someone else to command. I don't need you telling me how to do my job. Our new commander is working... Oh, he's a new commander. He's working hard to fill Sir Cyrus's shoes. There's that Cyrus guy again. They said something about looking for him, right? Our commander is a good man. The master of kitchens but rubs him the wrong way. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Anyway. Like I said, I really enjoy this music, so... try not to hum along. Okay. Where are you going, guy? What are you doing? Huh? Well, what is this way? You tell me. King's chambers are atop the tower head. The knight's quarters are downstairs. Go straight from here and you'll find the stairway on the left. Okay. Ah, treasure chest. Gotta keep an eye out. Nope. I think this one... yeah. A mysterious force seals it shut. Another spooky chest, keep it in mind. What do you want? Be gone from here. Just between you and I, the Chancellor has been acting strangely these days. I've spied him sneaking out of the castle time and time again. That is strange. The only thing I've noticed out of the ordinary as of late is that Queen's personal guard, that froggish creature, has not been around. They say a curse turned him into a frog, but I question the truth of that. No doubts he's been one of the Fiend Lord's spies all along. Alright. Like how Crono, blinked a bunch of times right after that. Like, seriously? Bronze armor. Sounds good. People think the Chancellor's behavior strange. But I don't find it troubling at all. The Chancellor is a man of strong faith. Why, he goes to Manolia Cathedral every day to pray. So he goes to Creepy Church. Creepy guy goes to Creepy Church. I guess that makes sense. Running down the stairs. Running down the stairs. Oh, that's a wall. Do-do-do. Got a moonwalk, kinda. Sliding around. Alright. Potion, good stuff. Nothing. And top floor. Her Majesty awaits you. Good, 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 good. Sorry. What do you say? It's been over 10 years since Her Majesty first came to this castle, but she's scarce aged a day. In fact, she looks even younger now than she did before her disappearance. Weird. Got an ether. Always good. Or ether. However you want to say it. You're the one who saved our queen? I'd expected one a bit more dashing. Well, meh. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to have words with this man in private. As you wish, Your Majesty. Come near. Don't be shy. Near. Fooled you, didn't I, Crono? It's me. But everyone keeps calling me lean for some reason. I'm glad you came. We were only together for that short time at the fair, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Crono. Oh. Everything's gone pixelated even more so. I feel like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Crono. I'm scared. It's like I'm dying. Please, Crono, help. Sad. She just keeps disappearing. Every time, Crono. It's so much more like, now what? Like, what do I do? Like, just, there's nothing. Her Majesty's dismissed you already? You didn't engage in any untoward behavior, did you? Of course not. Let us hope that is the case. What do you say? By the way, did Her Majesty seem somehow not herself? Yes. Just as I thought. She claims she's not lean, and there's something different about her. Ah, but don't let word of this escape. So she specifically told them she wasn't the queen. A great number of things change as the years go by, but if there's one thing that will ever be the same, it's women and their insufferable love of gossip. Alright. Crono. Phew, you're okay. Did you find the girl? Sad face. She what? She disappeared? It's just as I thought then. I knew I recognized her from somewhere. We seem to be in Guardia, but it looks a lot older than the Guardia we're from. Well, if it's back in time, it would actually be newer. They must have mistaken that girl for her ancestor. After all, that girl was our Princess Nadia! Marl, that is Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lean. Luca doing the mansplaining. I like it. Queen Lean was kidnapped and someone was supposed to have gone and saved her, but now history's been changed. Mara looks so much like the queen that they probably called off their search when she appeared, but if the real queen is killed... Put that tongue back in your head. Put it back. Mara will never have existed, but there might still be enough time if we can save the queen. History as we know it should remain unchanged. Still gasp. Something must have happened to the queen in this era if she isn't rescued, and if something happens to her, her descendant, Princess Nadia, will never come into being. We have to find the real queen. Alright, now I've got Luca, and she has an air gun, because she's an inventor and she invented it, and hide cap, padded vest, and a sight scope, which, as you see at the bottom, reveals HP of enemies. Super useful pretty much throughout the whole game. I'm to understand that you played some role in helping to rescue my lady wife. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Might you know what befell Lean? She has been acting rather oddly since her return, and she seems to have lost the coral hairpin she always wore. She always treasured that thing so. Forgive me, you must be tired. Please rest in the knight's quarters down the stairs to the left. I'll speak to the commander. Yeah, I already did that, but thanks, King. Alright, so we got coral hairpin. Seems important. And then we've got Luca, and we gotta find Lean. We gotta find the actual queen. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Avoiding battles. You were wondering. Alright, so now we're gonna go check out this cathedral. So the chapter is called A Vanished Princess. Every time you save, the save file shows at the top the title of the part of the storyline there at the chapter and whatnot. So I thought that was kind of cool. What about you? Why not say a prayer for yourselves? Hee hee hee. What's this, shiny? What did you find? A hairpin? Hey, this is Guardia's Royal Crest. Oh, and I guess I should have mentioned this at the beginning for anybody that didn't know. Crono doesn't talk. Just thought I'd get that out there so that no one's waiting for that moment to finally happen. Alright, so Cyclone on those two so that I can spread some damage, and then just an attack. Oh yeah, this isn't looking great. It's not looking horrible, but... Oh, come on. Oh, nope, there we go. Without Luca having any text, this might be a little tougher than it should be, but I don't think it'll be enough to make me die. So I think I'm fine. I think one of these guys should be dying, right? Nope. I think I can just switch over to attacks now and I'll be good. Stop slowing me with your kissies. Oh yeah, and these are called Nagas, and that's why they're attack. Nagamore. Combination of amor, which means love, and Naga. Although, tidbit, I guess they had a secondary battle track, and I can't remember listening to it, but I've heard it's even better, but maybe it was too fast-paced or something, if I remember correctly. Phew, wasn't expecting that. Oh no! Ack! Oh. One hit. Lower your guard, and you allow the enemy in. My favorite character. You've come to save the queen? The fiend's lair lies within, it would seem. Will you accompany me? And look at his flappy neck. You're a... Crono, it's a giant talking frog. You know I can't stand frogs. I suppose I ought not expect you to trust me, looking as I do. Very well. Do as you please, but I must save the queen. Wait. You don't seem like a bad frog. I mean, person. What should we do, Crono? Should we refuse or should we go with the frog? Let's go with the frog. Right. I guess I'll just have to get over my aversions to slimy or moist-skinned creatures. So what's your name? Frog will do. Frog will suffice. Big muscle. Alright, nice to meet you, Frog. And you as well. This room must conceal a hidden passage. Let us search every corner. The corners, you say? Well, there's two down there, but let's search the closest corners. I'm hitting buttons, nothing there. But there's this in a corner. Jam out, yeah. Jam session complete. Oh, that's right. Her damage accuracy is what actually dictates the amount of damage that they do with more or less ranged weapons. So that's that. And like I said, there's the elements over there. You can see each person has a different element. I feel like in the originals, or maybe it was one of the remakes, they actually don't show the elements until that point in the storyline. And I honestly kind of like that better, because it kind of gives away, even if you're getting text of that element, that doesn't mean like necessarily like that's your element. But it's not a spoiler or anything. Oh, and Frog has a technique called Slurp, which we will definitely take advantage of, because Slurp is pretty sweet. So we're going to pop out. I'm just going to use a shelter and then run back in. So there we go. Now we got Frog, Luca, and Crono running through the cathedral, trying to save Queen Leene. And we got some shifty, really trying to get that moonwalk down, but just not doing it right gargoyles. We're actually going to avoid fighting as much as possible now that I'm thinking of it. Just trying to get to a certain point in the game at a certain level. But it's not too far off. I don't think our Maybe we'll get there today. Maybe we'll get there tomorrow. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, this is something though. Look at that. All sorts of stuff. Oh, a maiden suit. So, this is a maiden suit. By the name, you can kind of guess it's only equipable by females. So, Luca, at the moment, is the only person that can equip it. Alright, so now we're done here, but we're not. Obtained Hidden Naga Bromide. Another tip and trick. But then this happens. Hey, there are humans in here. Try and steal our bromide, will you? Get them. And if anybody out there doesn't know, bromides are usually basically like pinup pictures. So a Naga bromide would specifically be sexy pic of Naga, the creatures we fought at the entrance. So yeah, basically these guys are creeps. But they're not that tough. Especially now that I have 3 people, that makes everything much easier. And Frog is, of course, fantastic. The main character is more like the balance thing. He has good all-around stats. Luca is, of course, the ranged and like a black mage type, I suppose. And then Frog is more like a paladin type. With the magic, he usually has beneficial things that we'll see as the battles continue. Because I will definitely need them. Oh, look at this. Steel Saber. Bam. There we go. Now, Crono is doing some damage. Alright, so there are spikes, obviously, right? But I don't know if this was supposed to be tricky or anything, but I don't know. There we go. Anyway, shiny in the bucket. Strength capsule. You're humans? They've hidden the queen in the back. Please rescue her. Somewhere within this complex, there's a shrine to the Fiend Lord. I heard there's a treasure to be found there as well. Ooh, good to know. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for the tip. Hey, get out of my way, you pacing jerk. Alright. Alright, and again, I'm trying to avoid battles, so it's going to be a little tricky. But it only matters if they hit Crono. Which, I mean, I guess, whatever about that as far as logic goes. But, hooray for my particular strategy. Oh, also, if they bump into me, it doesn't activate a battle. I have to actively bump into them. Which, seems like... yep, is going to be what happens. Crono leveled up. Alright. What's with the disguises? Hurry up and change. No need to be walking around like humans in here. Ugh, it's almost time for my shift. I hate pretending to be a human. They're so smelly and repulsive, it's demeaning. Nothing in there. And this is the Naga. Those ones we ate last time weren't so bad, and those 2 soldiers we just caught look plump and juicy. Yeah. Yakura's a genius. His plan to imprison the Chancellor and take on his role worked like magic. Now the Queen's ours and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich. Alright, I think I'll pay my respects to the Fiend Lord statue before my shift starts. And that's another thing, the NPCs don't just stand around. They actually actively do stuff based on their dialogue, which, nowadays it's like, yeah, that's basic for gaming, but JRPGs in this era, that I felt like that was pretty cool. And also the ability to talk and walk around. I kind of liked that. Oh, whoops. My mistake. I shouldn't have talked to them at all. I was trying to make a point, and now I have to battle. But that's okay. It's not going to take long. I just would prefer not to battle. This will be a good opportunity for me to show you. Slurp restores a small amount of HP to an ally. Slurp Luca. Yeah. Gave a little twirl and everything. Oh, was that I think Frog's poisoned. Yeah, Frog's poisoned. Can't remember if they last outside of battle. I don't think they do. Flamethrower and Fire Whirl dual technique. Alright. Now there's a second option, which is dual techniques. So now, this one. Attack all enemies in circle with fire. So now that both these characters have the prerequisites for that dual technique, I'm able to use it, and it's just a stronger attack that takes up both turns. And again, that was pretty cool. I've seen other RPGs do it where, like, if one person does an attack on their round and then the other one does their attack on the next round, then those effects combine. Breath of Fire 4, I believe, did this. And unless you had the speeds of the people correctly and neither of them were slowed and whatnot, sometimes it could happen out of order and then it would completely screw up the combo and wouldn't get the effect you want. So I really appreciate this. It's clean, it's simple, and it works really well. Oops, sorry about that, everybody. Wow. Alright, so now these assholes again. 100 gil. Ether. I'm not talking to any of you. Oh, great Magus, Magus the Great. Your eyes are brighter than the stars. Your flowing hair like waves atop the sea. Even those miserable sunny days, I missed what they were saying. Magus, oh Lord Magus, you are our Fiend Lord and Savior. So it seems like someone named Magus is the Fiend Lord. Alright, so there's one treasure. Is there another treasure in the corner? No. Oh, great Magus, Magus the Great, blah, blah, blah. Chorus. Oh, sorry. Speed belt. So that is quite the treasure. Anyway. Speed plus 2 instead of speed plus 1. You might find it odd that the first speed boosting item is only plus 1. And that's because speed maxes out at a much lower number. Don't be in such a hurry to leave. Please take the time to enjoy yourselves with us. Mwahaha! Alright, so I do still have to fight them, but at least I have my speed belt. Alright, Cyclone. I can hit both of them. And I still don't have Flamethrower. I'm kind of panicking just because... Not panicking, but stumbling because I'm still thinking about how I managed to friggin' close out of the program. But it's fine. Ugh, poison. Alright, well, I think I can just kill it. Yeah. You can learn Flamethrower. Oh, I got the Fire Whirl dual technique. Alright, back on track. Here we go. Look at these guys doing their shifty dance. And if I remember correctly, I pointed it out, there were snakes, so. Trying to avoid the snakes. Oh. Okay, these snakes are trickier. These are tricky snakes. Oh. Go to the right. Go a little more to the right. Oh, you snakes. How about over here? Oh. Triggered them. Alright, we get to see the dual technique and they're all bunched up. That is fantastic. So let me slurp Luca because she's almost dead, which I didn't realize because I'm constantly forgetting to go into the menu and heal. And that's the power of dual techniques. They're usually pretty ridiculous, especially compared to doing them separately. Alright, this wonderful pinging thing is a save point. Vanished Princess. Oh. I got a shelter, which means I could come back here to that save point and completely heal up, because shelters are usable at save points. Alright, looks like that's pretty spiky and not passable. Left or right? Left or right? Usually... screw it. Doesn't matter. I was gonna make up some dumb excuse why I should choose one or the other, but it doesn't matter at all. And now I'm gonna be sneaky and quiet, because he's clearly sleeping, and I don't want to disturb him. And there we go. And now I start running, and there's bats. There's goofy, googly-eyed bats. Watch out. What's this button do? Oh, just makes more bats. Cool. That's the bat button. Treasure chest. Potion. Oh, you see that? That's another bat. Anyway. No entry within. Well, it's a wall. The sign is the only reason why I suspect that there is entry within. Anyway. And a roly hench. And another bat. Alright. Gargoyle and another bat coming up. So, again, it would be more beneficial for me to actually run through these battles, because they don't take long. You do get decent experience because, you know, I almost got batted. Because they're scaled to your level as far as their placement in the story and whatnot. That's why Frog's already level 5. And it's because at this point they would expect me to have all my people at level 5, at the point where you get Frog, which was a little while ago, a couple level ups ago, if you remember. So I am trying to keep the levels low for a particular reason, and we'll see how that goes in the long term. I hope we'll get to that point. I think I'll get to that point during this first stream. There we go. Perfect. Just barely got them. Hopefully they don't... See, you can't move your characters around the battlefield, but your characters can get moved around the battlefield by enemy attacks and whatnot. Oops, sorry. What I was saying earlier in this playthrough was that I often screw up on the active battles because I'm just not paying I'm paying attention to too many things at once, but that's fine. And now we got Slurp Slash. And one of the most, like, iconic dual techniques, X Strike, which is definitely a good one. Alright, Iron Sword. Frog has swords. Let's rock out on the organ again. And then slide back down. Whee! And then walk. Oh, I should have saved. Oh well. Doing it live. Just gotta pay attention. Let him bump me and go. Oh, bump. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna waste time. Just running away. Like I said, I don't want too much leveling to happen. And at the moment, everything looks pretty good. Oh, this is gonna suck. Pretty sure this is gonna suck. Oh, not bad. I think you can get into a battle with all 6 of them if you do it right or wrong, depending on how you think about it. Yeah. Let me just attack with the others. Normally, at this point, you'd be high enough level where you wouldn't even have to worry about potions or anything. That's usually the way I play through games. It's definitely not going to be the most fun to watch someone constantly grinding and whatnot, so I'm going to try to avoid it. But normally, I play through RPGs with the mentality that I don't leave an area until I can one-hit KO any of the random encounters with just a regular attack. Which would be, obviously, which would require, obviously, a bunch of grinding and whatnot. We'll save to the Vanished Princess. Prepare yourself, Queenling. It is time to bid farewell to this world. Can I get a treasure chest first? No. You! How did you get in here? Flee, your majesty. We shall dispatch this fiend. Be careful. Gahaha. There's no use in fighting. None of you will leave this place alive. Intolerable frog. Let us see you hop your way out of this. Enough of this Chancellor charade. The Chancellor transformed into Yakra. We're gonna go for X Strike. Classic. Oops. Okay, so for this battle, you have to pay attention to the pop-ups to make sure you don't attack during certain moments and whatnot. Or I may be way off on that, but I don't think I am. I'm pretty sure, like, there are some... we'll find out. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm just gonna dedicate Luca to healing. Okay, too close to counterattack. That's something to keep in mind, because he will counterattack certain things depending on his distance to you. So if I choose Crono, who's right in front of him, there's the counterattack, so that's not right. It's something about the positioning and the timing. I've always just, I suppose, brute forced my way through it. Just kind of destroying him in short work. Oh, and there goes the last of Crono's MP, so we'll quickly give him one of these ethers. And then a potion for her, because she's almost dead. We'll spend this whole turn just doing a quick heal. Because if you get stuck behind it, you're boned. So, yeah, there it goes again. What I just said. Okay. And now we're back into it. Oh, fuck, I did the wrong person. That's okay. There we go. That's what I figured. I knew he was close. Earned 55 and 600 G. Victory music. I knew you'd come to rescue me. His Majesty awaits most anxiously. We should return to the castle. I thank you, Crono and Luca, for all your aid. And I as well. Please accompany us to the castle. You will be most welcome guests. So another tidbit. Mid-ether. I don't want that treasure chest. Tidbit about Frog. His dialogue has been changed in this one, or maybe the previous one, a previous remaster as well, but obviously this one. In the original English translation, for whatever reason, he spoke with these and thys and thines, but apparently in the original Japanese version, it was more or less the other way around. He spoke very plainly and kind of like, as far as I can tell, they changed it for some reason to give him a knight's sort of accent, and when other people that knew the original dialogue were like, no, this is wrong. So in the newest ones, they've changed it accordingly, so he just speaks regularly, which I kind of miss. Yes, let us be on our way. What? Wait, what about me? I'm still alive too, entirely undamaged. He was in that treasure chest. You cannot know how I worried, Lean. Yakra, that vile beast impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. We must institute a stricter criminal justice system in this kingdom to ensure such fiends never threaten the royal family's safety again. I am disgraced. I failed to protect my queen. Frog! I am forever in your debt. Who knows what would have happened to me had you come even a little later than you did. By the way, what became of the girl who was mistaken for me? Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. Crono, where'd the princess disappear? She may be there now. You have my deepest gratitude, Lord Crono, but I wonder, who then was that girl we found in the canyon? Quick! Slowly meander that way. It's not that big. Okay, here we go. Oh! And again, with like the dynamic things happening, like that effect doesn't happen until you actually enter the room. Which, I mean, it's not that impressive, I guess, but I always was kind of like, oh, that's cool. So, whatever. Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia. Crono! It was awful. I was so afraid. I couldn't see or feel anything, but I knew I was someplace cold. I wonder if that's what it's like to die. Your Highness, You came to help me too. Wait, Your Highness? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Crono. I didn't mean to trick you. My name is really Nadia. My father's King Guardia the 33rd. I just wanted to go to the fair and have fun like everyone else. But if you'd known who I really was, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, would you, Crono? Yeah, I would have. Oh, Crono, that's why I like you. The real queen's safe, right? Let's go home, Crono. You must be the real Queen Lean. My, we truly could be twins. And we have a frog waiting for us. It was my presence here that endangered the queen. I can remain at this castle no more. Eek! Indeed, your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Crono, you've the makings of a great swordsman. Maybe frogs aren't so bad after all. Luca likes the frog. Alright, so now we got Marl back. We got Luca. Frog's gone. I guess it's time to go home, right? Go through the forest. Alright. You guys are just assholes. I mean, that's another perk. Whatever. I think this is always an automatic fight. Yeah. It's not that big a deal. Oop. Where are you? Is it up here? So, how do we get home? Well, Your Highness, Please, call me Marl. Well then, Marl, observe. Whoa! Luca, you're amazing. Sorry, I should be more humble in front of... Enough already, I'm a princess, but what's that mean? I can't do anything special. But you're incredible. I'd trade my name for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call these distortions gates. They're basically portals to the same location in a different time. But gates are unstable. That's why they appear and disappear all the time. So I use the principle behind my telepod device to create this gate key. It's what's locking the gate in place. But why did this gate suddenly appear in the first place? Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is starting to sound complicated. Why don't we head back to our own time for now? Alright, coming, Crono? And we're home. Phew! We made it! Crono, Luca, why don't you come back with me to the castle? It would give me a chance to thank you properly for everything. I'm really sorry for putting you through all this, Marl. What are you talking about? It was the most fun I've had in months. And I made new friends, too. Crono, be a gentleman and take her home. I still need to do a little more snooping into why that gate appeared. See you again, soon, Luca. Well, Crono, are you ready to escort me home? Alright, I guess so. Wait, you weren't here before. The merchants who were in the square have all left to restock. Why not pay a visit to the town market? Alright, so the fair. But whilst we're running around, why not pop in, check out my mom? Oh, hi, Cat. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. I've never seen you bring any girls around except for Luca. Who's this pretty new friend? I'm Marl. Nice to meet you. Marl, you say? Have we met somewhere before? I could swear I recognize you. Perhaps it's just my imagination. Elaine must be down at the pier again. That Fritz, where could he be? Hello there. What can I do for you? So apparently a guy named Fritz is missing. There. So I'm getting just a assortment, but I'm getting enough stuff to equip tomorrow, as well as just some potions. Athenian water, I meant to mention this earlier. They're the equivalent of Phoenix Downs. Thank you very much. Alright. Reducing the form factor of a bipedal robot without compromising balance is tougher than I thought. Oh, Crono, hurry up and escort the princess back to the castle. So yeah, this is Luca's home. Here, Lara. Luca and Tabin are always off tinkering on their latest inventions. I brought you this apple with what we earned today. Oh, you're so thoughtful. So yeah, those are Luca's parents. Alright. Now is the time for us to bring Nadia back home. So I'm going to run through this forest place. Look at that. I saw the shiny out of the corner of my eye. Strength capsule. Alright, anyway. So in the past, you have to hug that tree on the right. And in the present, technically, you have to hug the trees on the left. And same thing. Hug the tree on the left. Avoid getting near that guy. And I think I can go to the right here, but left is just so much easier. Or so much less of a risk. Oh, I might be wrong. Nope, I'm right. Okay. So as long as you walk and skirt around the enemies for the very borders, it's not too hard to avoid everything. Just gonna pop over here. Oh, look at this. Another face chest. Face box. And with a mysterious force sealing it shut. Guardia Castle. No trespassing. Okay, so we will save. Thank you all for joining me. This was Mr. Bunker's Gaming Bunker. Hope you all have a good one.